The search for a toddler missing for more than a decade continues months after we first brought you her puzzling story. Where is Nevaeh Holton? For the first time, her father is speaking out, and only to 19 News. Investigator Sarah Goldenberg has a preview of our latest true crime podcast episode in Dark Side of the Land.
How did Nevaeh Holton fall through the cracks? The 2-year-old girl disappeared from Cleveland back in November 2012, but her disappearance wasn't reported to police until 6 years later. Here's Nevaeh's dad, Michael.
I'll be damned if I give up. I don't care who else gives up. I'm not. I want to know what happened to my baby.
Michael didn't want to use his full name, but we've confirmed he is Nevaeh's father with the FBI. Investigators working on the case now tell us they're not giving up either. Nevaeh was last seen at a doctor's appointment at Metro Health Medical Center. She was born with a distinctive white patch of hair on her head and diagnosed with a genetic condition called Waardenburg syndrome that affects the pigmentation of your skin, hair, and eyes. Nevaeh mostly lived with her mother, but she spent a short period of time in the foster care system. Investigators later learned her mother told a social worker something concerning. Here's Detective Kevin Callahan with the Cleveland Division of Police and FBI Special Agent Kristen McCaskill.
And tell me about that level of concern when we're talking about a 2-year-old child.
Well, obviously it's a big concern. You know, it's a 2-year-old child, so it's not like it's an adult who may have just went off and got in a car or did whatever they want. This is a child that had some medical issues, so it needed she needed constant care, you know, doctors and whatnot, family.
I would say if there are individuals listening to the show or watching it that have pertinent information, perhaps they live next door, perhaps they remember Nevaeh. She was quite distinctive with a white patch of hair in the front of her head, and you haven't been contacted by law enforcement, we would love to have the opportunity to speak with you.
This age progression shows what Nevaeh could look like now in her early teens. Another tragedy in this case, Michael never got to meet his daughter. He didn't even know about her until he got a call from the FBI.
For me, it feels like I failed Nevaeh because I didn't know. I wasn't there. I didn't protect her. I mean, I carry that every day.
Nevaeh's dad needs your help to get answers. Find out what her mother told a social worker about her disappearance that made investigators even more concerned about her. And hear our full conversation with the detective and FBI special agent working her case in our new podcast episode, Little Girl Lost, What Happened to Nevaeh Holton. Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.
If you knew Nevaeh's family around the year 2013 or have any information at all in this case, call Cleveland Police. There's the number on your screen, 216-621-1234. You can remain anonymous by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI or submitting tips online at tips.fbi.gov. You can listen to Dark Side of the Land on cleveland19.com and wherever you get your podcasts.